Hello everyone, BentlyK here. Welcome to my channel and welcome to today's video. Today's video is a Hot Flash and Wrinkles makeup video, and we're going to be testing out this new Revlon Light Cover. It's a Colorstay Light Cover foundation. And this is my second color. The first one I got was beige, buff beige, I think. Buff natural. No, buff neutral. And it was so light. It was way too light. So don't go by the color of the bottle because it's I would never get one this dark. It doesn't look that dark in the camera, but it is. In the bottle, it looks really dark. But because I got that other one that looked perfect and it was way too light, I thought, okay, I'm gonna get this one. We're gonna go for it. So that's what we're gonna do. And as you can see, my cheeks are super red still. And if you watched my video this weekend, you know that we went for a walk. And I guess that's what did it. I don't know. Anyways, I'm going to put a little bit of CeraVe on, even though I already put it on this morning. But since I put these lashes on, and I kind of wiped my face off a little bit, and so I think I need a little more moisture. And we're going to do the TikTok method. Since this is like a light coverage, it's not a tinted moisturizer, it's a light coverage foundation. So we are going to do the TikTok method for this one. And I had on my Laneige stuff, but I wanted to try this for you in this one. So let's go. Let's get the powder and put a little bit of powder on top of that CeraVe moisturizer. Maybe that'll tone down some of this pinky cheeks. I guess it's windburn, because I went in the other room. I thought, well, maybe the lights are hot. They didn't feel hot. Of course, I never feel hot. But I went in the other room where it's very cold, and they didn't get any less pink. So, cat hair. So, I've decided that's how it's gonna be. So, let's go ahead and spray this. And dry it. I got cat hair all over me. Get it nice and dry. Okay. And put on some primer. We're going to use my regular primer, my Tarte Double Duty Beauty primer. I've been forgetting to use it lately. Oh, it smells so good though. It smells like coconut. Well, that kind of brought the red right back out, didn't it? Oh well, this is a light coverage. Hopefully it's enough coverage to... It's a good test, right? It covers this red. Okay. Let's go in with our foundation. And this is like a squeezy tube. So I'm going to put it on the back of my hand. And then on my face. Well, the color's good, even though it looks really pink on my hand. Hopefully it won't look pink on my skin. Alright, and now I'm going to go in with the brush. Oh, I don't think I have enough. I wonder if it's buildable. I didn't read you anything about what it said. Just light coverage. That's because I haven't read what it says. But this is, even this medium one is kind of light in color. Look at the bottle though. Let me see if I can. See, look at that bottle. It looks dark. Doesn't look dark on camera though. Not nearly as dark as it looks in person. We'll just put more on, especially on this red stuff. See over there? It looks really light. Try and stipple it on there a little bit. But I am going to go over it with a sponge. It's really sitting on top of my skin too, which I'm not loving, but maybe when I press it in with this, it'll be better. Anything that sits on my skin like that usually sinks into lines really bad. That's why I mentioned it. And we're doing the TikTok method, so it should not sink into lines. But it's not covering those red cheeks. I mean, it kind of covered it on this side a little bit, but not that side. But it definitely looks very, very pink. Let's go ahead and do our concealer so we can powder this. I like the way my lashes turned out, though. Okay, maybe I'll put a little concealer on these cheeks. See if that helps. But this side's a lot less. And I'm not loving it just yet. It's just very pale and pink and glowy. Which glowy doesn't bother me because I'm going to powder it, and that'll probably take care of that. Too much powder in there. All right, we're going to go in with powder now. Pretty much everywhere. All right. Spread that powder out a little bit so we can bronze it up. It feels kind of sticky. Maybe I just didn't wait long enough. But don't you think it looks really pale? I think it looks really pale. I know it's supposed to be light coverage, but I don't feel the lightness as much as the color. Let's see if we can save this with some bronzer. And we're going to use our Milani today, just because we have been using Bobbi Brown for a long time, and some of you guys might want something a little less expensive. I don't remember how much the Bobbi Brown was, but I am going to use my same brush, so I'm going to try and get some of the Bobbi Brown off of it. But I love this giant brush from e.l.f. for doing bronzer. It's just great. Yeah, this is not nearly as pigmented as I remember it. That's okay because I got red cheeks, right? So I don't want it too pigmented. You just want to add some color back in. All right, let's go in with some save the day. And then we'll take this, blend all that together, make it look like we meant to. Grab our blush. That was a lot. Especially on those oh so rosy cheeks. Okay, highlight. All right, that's that. Now we're gonna do our eyebrows. And I am really liking using that, I think it was the Laura Marci, or the NATASHA DENONA palette. This really, one that looks really light. It's called Crease, right here. And that's what I'm gonna use on my brows. And I'm just going to put some strokes in there and try and fill in the blanks. Because that's kind of what it's like, right? Like a dot to dot, only it's hair to hair. Get the edges and then color in the middle. And then grab one of these guys, straighten out all these hairs, add a little gel. We're gonna use our Milani gel just to keep them going the right way and help that powder to stay in there. And now I just want to add, I think I'm just going to add a little bit of that same color in the crease and some liner and call it done. Put a little in the outer corner, a little in the crease, pull it up just a lot. I know you guys thought I was going to say a little, huh? No, a lot. Because if I don't pull it up a lot, you can't see it at all. Because it gets sucked into the crater that's my eye socket. You know, we've been doing the same eye for quite a while. Maybe we'll add some little sparkle to it. I'm just going to take a little of this, maybe that one. It's pretty. This is called Brow Bone, but I'm going to put it on my lid. And it's from the NATASHA DENONA palette, because that's what I have in my hand, so that's what we're using. Just to add a little sparkle to our Easter look, even though it's after Easter. This is our after Easter look. Perfect. Okay, now I'm going to go in with a liner, and I'm going to use black. And I'm going to use it from the Tarte palette because there's not a black one in here. So we're just going to grab a little of this black shadow, tap it off. Mostly I want to be able to add to this lash line black, especially on the inner part where I didn't have put my lashes, so that it looks like I did. And other than that, I'm just putting it really close. To define the lash line. And that's it. I'm not going to make a wing or anything today because I kind of put enough brown out there to give it the lift I'm looking for. That's it for the eyes. All we have left is the lips, and I'm going to use this Juicy Lip from Tarte in the color Orchid. I tried it once and I didn't love it, so hopefully I will. It's supposed to be super comfortable. I like it. It's okay. But it was supposed to be like not sticky, and it is a little sticky, I think. Anyway, I just like this better. But, and this was 20 bucks. I didn't get it on sale. Actually, the person that said it was so good said it when it was on sale, and I didn't get it. So I paid $20 for it, and I don't know if I think it's worth $20. But I'll give it a try, and I will be back at the end of the day to let you know how this foundation did. Right now, it looks pretty good. I mean, it's definitely doesn't have much coverage, but it's not supposed to. Oh, I could read you. No, I can't. Don't have a phone. Oh, here it is. Never mind. Let's see what it has to say on the Ulta site about this. Usually not very much on the... It comes in 12 shades. It retails for $13.99. The Revlon Colorstay Light Cover Liquid Foundation is an effortless long-wear fluid foundation with buildable coverage that looks flawless and feels fresh for 12 hours. The lightweight liquid perfects just the right amount. It evens out complexion with a range of adaptable shades that disappear into most skin tones. Hydrates skin all day and with an SPF of 34. So it says boost skin hydration levels by 56%. We'll see. I'm going to come back and let you know how it did. But putting it on, I just didn't like the color, the way they have the colors. But we'll see if it starts sinking into lines, because I did do the TikTok method, so it really shouldn't. And it's not yet, so, maybe. Anyways, I'll be back at the end of the day to let you know my final thoughts. Okay, guys, I am back. It is the end of the day, and I put more lipstick on, or that stuff, juicy stuff. But I just don't like the way this changes color. It looks good on the skin. It's not really sinking into lines. I mean, it doesn't do anything to flatter my skin. That's what it is. It doesn't flatter my skin, and it's just so pale. And it's like, okay, where the bronzer is, if that part looks okay, down here, not so much. It still feels a little sticky. It's a no. It's a no for me. It's just, I mean, there's no way this should be this light as a medium, because I never buy mediums because they're too dark until maybe after I start tanning, and I haven't started tanning. So this just isn't for me. It's like, I don't know, it seems like it's accentuating my wrinkles in my forehead, even though it's not stuck in the lines. It just seems like there's more lines than there should be. What can I say? It's just not for me. It's too pale. And I just have way too many other ones that are so much better. My favorite one right now is still this NARS one. The tinted moisturizer. This one's the one I really like. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave if you haven't already. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for watching my videos. And I will see you in my next video. Mwah!